So I made the decision to leave TikTok at the time that the ban took effect. I was pretty certain after it went down that there would not be a chance that it would come back in the same state that it went down in. And from what I gather, I was correct. I instead moved over to Xiaohongshu, which I know people had their reservations about. That's fine, have whatever reservation you want. I have found it a really interesting, welcoming place. I have learned amazing cooking skills. So it's been wonderful. Also, I've been focusing on my education. There goes my parakeet. Because, you know, I figure while they're stealing all my rights, I might as well continue to educate myself. And that's what I've been doing. Now that I know that I have indeed voted in my last election, due to the fact that once the SAVE Act goes through the Senate and gets signed into law, I am a married woman with a married name, so I will not be allowed to vote because the name on my driver's license does not match the name on my birth certificate. And that's going to be your reality too, which we knew and said that this was getting women, this is a war on women, has been from the start. You've got incels and Elon Musk going through things. I mean, they hate women. They're women. Like, this is a war on women, but that's neither here nor there. We screamed from the rooftops, we shouted into the void, and we marched by the hundreds of thousands into the streets, and nothing made a difference. Our own husbands are blasé about the loss of our rights. They don't care. This doesn't affect them. That's the sad truth. They're blasé about our daughters and granddaughters' loss of rights. They don't care. It doesn't affect them. That's the facts. So what do we do in this period of time? I'm going to choose to better myself. I'm going to educate myself in emergency crisis and first aid CPR techniques and pediatric emergencies. I'm going to make sure that I can help my daughter birth that baby that she's forced to have with no medical care. I'm going to make sure that I understand exactly what we need to do to feed a baby that's not thriving with loss of formula and modern capacity. I'm going to become an asset to women. That's what I'm going to choose to do with my time here. And I hope that we can all agree that that's what we need to choose to do with our time. I'm also going to hit a lot of THC vape pens till they take those away, because it helps me get through it all. If, like me, you have succumbed to your fate, do take hold of what you can. Continue to further your education and your mind, because eventually you'll be needed. Be ready.